America's election headquarters, and turning to that, a menace to American conservatism. That is what National Review magazine is calling Republican frontrunner Donald Trump in today's cover story. Garret Tenney is live for us in Washington, D.C. with how Trump is responding, and no doubt he has something to say. Right, Garret?
Yeah, absolutely. He always does, Heather. Good morning to you. He's continuing to dominate the polls, but now, less than 2 weeks before the Iowa caucuses, the National Review is hoping that will change. In an editorial titled "Against Trump," the conservative magazine calls the Donald a menace to American conservatism, as you mentioned, and that editorial is followed by anti-Trump essays from 20 other prominent conservatives. Last night, National Review editor Rich Lowry told Megyn Kelly they published the piece because mainstream Republicans aren't stepping up to Donald Trump.
It's up to conservatives who think that Donald Trump, whatever his virtues are, doesn't truly understand the ideas and principles that make this country great. It's up to those conservatives to stand up and say, no, sorry, we oppose this guy.
And it didn't take long for Trump to respond.
Look, the National Review is a dying paper. Its circulation's way down. Not very many people read it anymore. I mean, people don't even think about the National Review. So I guess they want to get a little publicity. But no, that's a dying paper. Really, I mean, it's pretty much, I got to say, Dave, pretty much of a dead paper.
Less than a year ago, though, Trump tweeted this: "Really important to save National Review from going out of business. We need a true conservative voice." This all comes as Trump is locked in a heated back and forth with Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who's now trying to portray Trump as being in line with the Washington establishment.
If you want someone to continue the cronyism, to continue the corporate welfare, to continue the corruption of Washington, from Washington picking winners and losers, then we're seeing the Washington establishment run behind Donald Trump.
And looking at the latest CNN ORC poll, you can expect that back and forth will continue. Donald Trump is now leading in Iowa with 37 points, followed by Cruz at 26, and then Marco Rubio with 14. In even less than 2 weeks to go, though, a lot can still change. Heather?
Sure can. Garret Tenney, live for us this morning. Thank you, Garret.